Oh, how are you today? Great. I hope it's working well with you. All right. I know you will tell me because of lockdown, you're not making any money, nothing is working. Well, I'm bringing good news for you. The good news is Home Affair Metrics. Try and watch our first video to have more details about Home Affair Metrics. But I'm going to guide you on how you make the money. Okay, let's assume our person we have just talked to is Mr. Fred. Mr. Fred visited Home Affair Metrics office. He's being talked to by one of the uplines. Okay, Mr. Fred has indicated interest. A form is given to Mr. Fred. Mr. Fred collected the form, paid the money, 1,000 naira, filled the form, has submitted back to one of the uplines. One of the uplines who collected the money issued 4 forms to Mr. Fred. Okay, Mr. Fred is happily going back home. Mr. Fred saw the first person, excused the person, explain what Home Affair Metrics is. The person paid attention and listened to Mr. Fred, and Mr. Fred gave the person one of the forms. One of them registered. Now he moved to number 2 person. Luckily, he made 2 persons standing. Mr. Fred now talked to the 2 persons and the 2 agreed, picked the form and paid the money. Now left 1 form. Mr. Fred went to the church, saw a brother, and introduced the brother to Home Affair Metrics. The brother was very excited, decided to pick the form. Wow, Mr. Fred is able to sell his 4 forms. Mr. Fred gathered the money, gathered the form, and rushed to the Home Affair Metrics office and remits the form and the money and receive a lot of 2,000 naira. Wow, Mr. Fred is now free to be earning money from level 2, level 3, level 4, level 5, level 6, level 7, and level 8, finally, and level 9 without introducing anybody. The people he introduced will now go on and do exactly what Mr. Fred does. Hope you understand how Home Affair Metrics now work. Thank you for watching. The numbers on the screen, the email, the Facebook, and other details are our contact. God bless you. See you coming to act as Mr. Fred. Be like Mr. Fred and start earning money. Bye.